Welcome. How are you guys doing? I know that we had another event going on prior, so we might have some late arrivals, but I appreciate everyone being here on time. How did you guys enjoy that music? Was that cool? That is hand pan. They're like metal drums that they tap with their hands. Um, and it's actually called frequency music. So so that was, I thought you guys would really enjoy that. So I'll have different musics and things like that for you to enjoy as we're going through our series. But I want to welcome everyone to our Cup of Love series. This is a 10-week series that starts today, and it will end on December 9th. And if you want to receive a text reminder for this event, please just go to, I will put this link in the chat. Let's see here. There we go. I'll put this in the chat, and this is where you can go to get text reminders. And I just want to thank you for coming this evening. My intentions for this course is to provide continuing education about how essential oils can assist with your mental health and self-care. This course is for everybody, so please invite your friends, your loved ones, current wellness advocates, anybody interested in learning more about how to incorporate essential oils into their mental health and self-care practices. So let's dive in a little bit and talk about mental health just for a moment here. Mental health is actually a huge umbrella term that encompasses a person's emotional and social and psychological well-being and their ability to enjoy everyday life activities. So it's a lot of different factors. Mental health affects every aspect of our lives, how we handle stress or respond to circumstances or crisis or maintain relationships with friends, family, coworkers, and navigating work life and even our physical well-being is largely influenced on how mental healthy we are. So we are going to dive in and talking about different things that we can do and different oils that can help us. So think about how you are, tap into where you sit in your mental health healthiness and those that you know. So I have a question for everyone. How many have experienced any of these feelings here on the screen? So we have exhausted. I know I do. Exhausted, unmotivating, um, weary, impatient, grieving, even just depressed. I know that there's been many points in my life that I have experienced at least one or all of these. So I want you to think about and evaluate where you're at on that scale. So tonight we're going to talk about an oil that is is a very popular oil. It can be used internally, topically, and obviously aromatically. Tonight we are going to focus on the benefits of how using the essential oils in all these three different ways is beneficial. As you can see in the picture here, uh, aromatic properties can affect multitude of different glands and hormones influences all throughout the body. So, as some of you may know, aromatic is very powerful. Aromatherapy has been, they have it historically, they can prove that aromatic properties and essential oils have been used as old as 4000 BC. So aromatherapy has been around for centuries and centuries and centuries, a very long time. Now, when you put oils on topically, you can see in the picture here, when it goes on through the skin, it can affect many body systems. And if you were with us in the Wellness Wonders last Thursday, we talked about the digestive system and how the digestive system heavily influences our mental health. Well, no surprise here, that the oil we're going to talk about is sometimes a go-to for digestive support. So tonight we're going to talk about SuperMint. SuperMint consists of 4 different mints: the peppermint, the jasmine mint, the bergamot mint, and spearmint. Mints are one of the most dynamic of the plant families. They offer a wide spectrum of support for mind, body, and spirit. Just the little bit you know about spearmint, you can probably think of some ways you could do that. Combining these mints amplifies their natural healing abilities. This blend will really willingly and cheerfully assist with any issue an individual is facing, a big or small, it doesn't matter. So think about your SuperMint. You got your SuperMint here. Think of it like a life coach in a bottle. When in doubt, reach for this blend. So if you have your oils close by, and this is definitely one of the things I would love to encourage you to do when you do come to Cup of Love, is see if you can go find your spearmint, either your roller bottle or your bottle, and you put a drop in your hand, or you can roll it on your hand. So I'm going to put a drop in my hand. And then if you don't have it close by, just imagine what it smells like. Oh, I love it. I love it. All right. I see some of you went to get your oils, so I'll give you a moment there. Smells so good. I love it. The high energy oils in SuperMint shields against adverse emotions, helping us see a positive outlook with a determination to achieve it. Isn't that great? So think about this life coach of yours. It's going to help you stay positive, but it's also going to help you be determined to achieve whatever goal you're working on. It provides a sense of freedom in letting you go on with let go of those harmful thoughts and also those beliefs that may be holding you back. It's the little coach that just says, let it go. This synergetic blend helps freshen the breath, but it also, when taking it internally, it helps the digestive system. And if you were with me on Thursday, you're like, yes, it does, because we know a lot of our mental health comes from our digestive system. So SuperMint supports your body when you're dealing with discomforts and exhaustion. So think about some of those words that we had up there, and what were some of your words? It's incredible soothing your aches and pains, but also calming inflamed tissues and promoting circulation and restoring your energetic flow. When you are feeling lethargic or depleted, SuperMint provides a burst of energy and motivation to keep you going. While mints are great for offering rest and recharge, this is really important. It's important not to use them in a way that disconnects you from the signals your body is sending through physical symptoms. So when you need to listen to your body's messages, you can use some SuperMint in harmony with that awareness. The blend can help you take care of your body with respect and ensuring you don't push yourself beyond your limits. So really stay in tune with what your body is saying and needing. SuperMint energizes your mind and sharpens your focus. It infused with the creativity energy needed to spark new ideas and possibilities. If you're feeling stuck or stagnant, this blend will stimulate your thinking, helping you break through mental blocks and narrow perspectives. That's really important. It is also has a cooling effect on your overheated emotions. Isn't that interesting? I would never have thought, if I had overheated emotions, to grab SuperMint. It also restores a sense of rationality and balance. When your mind gets caught in endless loops, So it's like that fog, right? And you're straining and you have that mental fatigue. SuperMint can help you reduce those thoughts. It invites you to take a moment, a deep breath, and regain your presence, patience, and perspective. So breathe it in. One of the best things that I love doing with SuperMint is when I need a spark of motivation, is I put it in my diffuser. I also, if I'm in an area where I can't diffuse, I equally find when I need a spark to get motivated or wake up or refocus, I put a couple of drops in my water and it really helps me get centered. So, these are some of the things that you may be seeking. Are you seeking to feel rested or feel energized and focused and motivated, but also confident? Also to be patient. That is something that surprised me about SuperMint. It helps you have a better positive perspective and believing and confidence and optimism. SuperMint has so many things to offer. It helps your heart rise above what's weighing you down. It offers you a boost of confidence, energy, especially when you're plagued with self-doubt and pessimism. So I know sometimes that creeps in for me. So if you're feeling those moments of self-doubt and pessimism, go diffuse some SuperMint, put some SuperMint on, put it on the back of your neck, drink some water, and really help dissolve those negative thoughts, empowering you to step into a more liberated and vibrant presence. If you're struggling with feelings of depression, this blend reminds you that hope and happiness are within your reach. It can lift the veil of grief and sadness, giving you a moment to rise above what you feel like you can overcome. So SuperMint is a great teacher. Remember how we talked about it's like your little coach? It can teach your heart. Heart is capable of experiencing joy as deep or even deeper than the pain you may be feeling. It encourages you to believe, just like the mint plant that returns to life each spring. Mint is an evergreen or ever comes every year. It is determined and it will always come after the harvest winter. Your season of rebirth will come again. Use SuperMint to help you with those thoughts. Trust in your heart's resilience and your ability to find joy. So I thought it would be really neat. I'm very big on learning about where our oils come from and who we're co-impact sourcing and how we can support others. So I have this short video that I'd like to play for you. And let me know if you can't hear it.
Today we're here outside of Bareilly in the state of Uttar Pradesh in northern India. Right now is mint season. Mint has been grown here in India since at least the 1970s, and it has become a huge and important cash crop for Indian farmers.
Our SuperMint blend is a combination of 4 oils from northern India: peppermint, spearmint, bergamot mint, and Japanese mint. The reason why this is important is it's allowed us to revitalize this region to be growing essential oil crops like Japanese mint and spearmint, which in past decades, unfortunately, with synthetic versions of Carvone and synthetic versions of menthol, have put all of these small-scale farmers out of business.
There are thousands of tons of Carvone that is being manufactured now, and spearmint oil has actually become significantly lower every single year. The support that dōTERRA gives and its focus upon securing pure and natural spearmint oil ensures that this given species continues its cultivation in this given region of India.
Our partner has been working with thousands of farmers now for many years to be able to rotate crop these essential oil producing plants with more traditional crops like wheat, rice, or mustard. By rotating these crops, they're able to increase their annual revenues by up to 40%.
यहाँ 1990 से ग्रो हो रहा है इस एरिया में। हमारे एरिया में लगभग इसको 30-32 साल हो गए हैं।
उधर ये खेती बाड़ी कर रहे हैं पेपरमिंट की वजह से। सिस्टरों की शादी कर दी और अपने बच्चे स्कूल में जा रहे हैं और ट्रैक्टर भी
क्या बताएं सर, काम सही चल जाए और क्या है, सही चल जाए, काम सही चलता रहे। इसका मेन तब रेट उठ सही आता रहा है तो थोड़ा करते रहेंगे हम लोग। जब रेट नहीं आएगा हम लोग कहाँ कर पाएंगे।
dōTERRA SuperMint is unique to the world. It's been a number of years that we've been doing a proprietary blend of our peppermint. Taking that mint profile with the peppermint from India and combining it with the 3 other mints from India has given us something that's totally unique.
It's a perfect way to combine proprietary blend that's one of a kind of dōTERRA with our goal to triple impact by 2030.
Oh, I love that. Oops, bumped us all the way. So one of the things I wanted to talk about is in efforts to get these feelings that we are seeking, and how do we do that? So if we have our oil, what do we do? Well, if you're feeling those feelings that we were talking about earlier, and I showed in the screen earlier, if you're feeling these feelings, grab your SuperMint. And thank you, Lori, for yes, we have SuperMint beadlets. So we have the beadlets, we have the roller bottle, the touch, and then we also have the straight oil, absolute oil. And so what you do is just move. Some of the things about self-care is when we have these feelings and this energy and we're just stuck in this spot, is to move. If you have time to go for even a 5-minute walk, just walk out to the mailbox, do some stretching and come back. Or if it's get out of your chair, do your stretching right there and come back. But just move, get that body going, and then putting the essential oil on, putting it on the back of your neck. Also, you could put it in your oils or in your water, so then it's always with you. Or if you just pop a beadlet in your mouth. So the thing I'm going to encourage you is when you have any of these feelings creep along, or just to remind you to move more, move with, to stretch, and so that when these feelings creep on, you can catch them and you can grab your SuperMint and you can put it on. I wanted to open up if anybody wanted to share any story that they had with SuperMint and how they've helped them. Does anybody want to share? Okay. Well, I appreciate you all being here. I want to commit to my time and keep this short. We're trying to keep this at about 30 minutes. So I do want to, so hopefully you learned something about SuperMint on the emotional level. And your weekly challenge for this week is to move a little bit more. And that can be stretching, that can be going on walks. You get to decide what that movement looks for you. And I want to invite you to Wellness Wonders. It happens on Thursdays at 7 p.m. And for easy